Hey, here's a theme song.
We know it's midnight. Yup. But you bet your butt we're up. Yup, we're up.
We are up. Hello, Steve Goody.
Hello, Brad Tassel.
How was the Bluebird tonight? Everybody knows this. Steve is the star, main host,
MC.
and part owner.
Man, who has been telling you these things? Oh, right, I was. It was much fun. I failed to make the mistake that I made last week, and it helped things immensely.
What was that mistake you made?
The mistake I made last week was, as I welcomed everybody and said, hello, we're glad you're here. We're open again. That's fantastic. Thank you for abiding by our vaccination policy. If I just stop there, everything's fine. But last week I went on to say, now, if you wouldn't mind putting on a mask, that'd be great. Because the FDA has approved the fact that it doesn't affect your hearing.
That's right.
Well, that turned 80% of the crowd against me. And I never really got that last week. So I just didn't do that this week because it makes no difference. They don't put on masks because of what I say. So there's no point.
Are they wearing masks or not wearing masks?
I counted about 8 masks out of 65 people.
8 masks. So they have a choice. They have to be vaccinated, though.
Or a recent negative test. But
Okay.
Masks are required of staff, including me, except when I'm on the stage, but not of patrons.
Well, we went to the WKU IU game yesterday, and it was the biggest crowd that has ever been to a game.
I would like to point out, before you continue that story, Patty Vasquez has joined us.
Woohoo.
Okay, go on.
Woohoo. Let's make sure that, and you know what, Patty, you should give us an update on when your son falls asleep. Like when he's awake, and then as his eyes start to go, as he starts to go, and when he's asleep. I want to know that. So
very good ideas. So
we went to the game, biggest crowd ever at a WKU game in the history of WKU, 25,125 some people.
And 3 masks.
We were in row 2, in row B, right up front. We had great seats. And there was 4 masks of 25,175 people. And one of them was next to us. A guy is sitting next to us. And then the guy sitting next to me, I said, are you vaccinated? And he said, yes. And then there wasn't anybody that close to us. So we were happy about all that. And, but here's my thing. I'm thinking of doing a bit about this.
What's your thing? What's your thing, Brad?
Okay. So here's where we are in the world. So my wife, right in front of us are all the little dancers, because we're 1 row away, like the dance team and the cheerleaders. And they're doing a lot of stuff. And their goal is, when you're not watching the game, here we are doing our thing. But they're in very little tights, or they're just in little skirt, And I'm like, but can I look at them in today's world? Can I look at, as a 56-year-old man,
going on 57.
Should I be what?
Going on 57.
Yeah, everybody who's 56 is going on 57.
No, but in 1
Can
month.
I, Tiny Dancers, can I watch 19 to 22-year-old girls, women, they are women, cheerleaders, yes, they're cheerleaders and dancers, do their thing, and without people going, hey, you shouldn't be watching these girls.
Well,
dance.
You shouldn't have been watching them from the day you got married, but you still do, and that's the important thing.
Well, but that's their
job.
They want us to watch them, but
not like that.
Yeah, but what now? I will. Janet even leaned over to me. One thing that I thought was good. Janet leaned over to me at one point and said, because every time they go with the legs in the air, I look the other way.
Can I guess what she's going to say? Can I guess?
What?
My guess, what Janet was going to say to you was, they're younger than your daughter.
No. Damn. First of all, they're not.
Well, they will be soon.
No. She was on my side on this. But when they would do the thing, like the cheerleaders, when they would do the thing where they put the leg up in the air and they're being held up, because obviously their legs up and you can see, I would always do this kind of thing, and Janet turned to me and she said, hey, it's not that big a deal. They're wearing shorts. They're wearing shorts now under, which is thrilling.
And this is exciting news because, Brad, you've been a good guy because they've been doing that for like 4 years now, and you're just finding out about it.
Oh, yeah, they have been. Yeah, I'm
Proves
just
that you've been looking away for a long time.
I have not been
Care for
looking
Brad.
at cheerleaders.
Being a good guy.
Thank you. And you're telling me you have been.
Oh, yeah.
You know the exact date. You call that. You call that the day the world ended. The day
No, that's the day everything began. Actually,
everything. the day of your sadness when they went
how
from
come
those little.
when I say nice things about you and it turns out an indictment on me? Why is
No,
that, Brad? Why does that happen every single time?
I was saying. So not that I then start staring when
No.
they put the legs in the air, but I was feeling. And what happened to the huddle? There is no huddle anymore.
You mean amongst the football players or the cheerleaders?
Yeah, I've never been a sports watcher. Yet no, the cheerleaders are huddling the hell out of it. But what does this mean? What
No
does
idea.
best friend privilege mean, Tina?
Yeah, explain, please.
Could you type in what that means? Best friend privilege. That means you get to sleep with your best friend. I don't know what that.
I think she means your wife is your best friend. and
My
she
wife
gives
is
you-
my best
Give
friend.
you permission to look. I think that's what Tina might mean.
She is not. Well, no. I mean, look how. I mean,
I'm guessing.
have my
Tina,
face in
explain
the
yourself.
general. Have my face in the general direction of the girls and women doing their little show, or
Tina, we need answers.
Hey, look, that legs
No.
up. Woo, look them legs up. Woo, you know. Which
While we're waiting for Tina to answer, how about if we play a video? How about that?
yeah, we
2-minute
should. I
video
just
of-
well, okay.
Oh.
No, wait. What did she say? No, when you two. Oh,
That has nothing to do with Janet. It's just
nothing
that.
to do with Janet. Okay,
All right.
but you're right. We should play. I'm sorry. This is just bugging me. So, do you want one of my videos right off the bat or one of yours?
You choose. The first one in my queue is the Halloween 2-minute thing. If you have something else, play something else.
Let's start. Actually, I want to play this joke because somebody just liked it from many, many weeks ago again. And it was one of my favorite jokes I did about a guy who commits a crime. Rapper Pooh, P-O-O-H, Shiesty is in police custody after being connected to a robbery and shooting in a Miami hotel. He was captured partly because of his Instagram posts. He is a poo of little brains, said DJ Nasty Piglet.
Ah, that was fantastic.
That was a classic. Classic DJ Nasty Piglet.
That- who names himself that? Hey. Oh, wait, you named him that. But the rapper's name is.
The original name was Pooh something. Pooh
got
Shiesty.
If you have a top 10 list of mine, I don't know if you do, but if you do, it doesn't have to be right now, but I've got new music for it. So we could do that thing and then go into a top 10 list. Wouldn't that be exciting?
Okay, do that, and then I'm gonna play a top 10 list, and we'll talk about why I played it.
Well, let me do the Halloween thing first because it's already in place.
Okay, let's do that. Is that the first one?
Yes, first one.
Well, let's explain this real quick, though.
Okay, here's a
We
Halloween
just
thing
did-
that's 2 minutes long.
We just did the Arts Midwest Festival, and we'll talk about it after.
Hello, Arts Midwest, and theaters, and schools, and anybody who's looking for a critically acclaimed kids show that celebrates Halloween all year round. Vampires Ball Ultimate Halloween Party. This musical extravaganza is the spookiest, craziest, and family-friendliest Halloween show ever.
We dig in the earth,
The graves must be new.
the fresh not too rotten.
The maggots must be few. It's time for the dance sensation that's sweeping the nation. It's Vampires Ball, and when we perform this for the little monsters, we teach them the dance, and everybody really gets into it.
Then you step down to the left, like you're putting your cape in front of your face, just like that.
And we sing scary songs about scary things like ghosts and zombies, but we don't get too scary, and we don't get too gross. We do just the right amount. And when we had the lockdown, we did our show from 2 different cities simultaneously for audiences all over the world.
The witch turned me into a newt.
A newt?
I got better.
Where can we stow away to avoid all the rats? I think it's scary. He'll rattle and he'll creak, and when I look him in the eyes, it makes me wanna shriek. Hiding from ghosts, we're hiding from ghosts.
What do the critics think? Brighton's Lou Review says, enthusiastic performers, fine musicians, and they definitely have their comic chops too. 5 stars.
Welcome, donors, friends. I hope you enjoyed this little preview of our full show. Contact us to bring the show to your haunted little theater.
You know, I have changed the sound of my Dracula. I started doing this. I don't know, because I used to say our full show, and now I go, I don't know why. Why did that happen? Did I just get old and crusty?
You lost your mind. That's why.
I've lost my mind and I've lost everything. So
I got to find the top 10 music. So talk about something.
Top 10 music. Well, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the Arts Midwest thing. How do you think that went? Because I don't know if it was that big a thing. Like the other artists were saying that we don't know if anybody was there to see anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have no idea. Well, you asked. I've already sent some follow-up emails to a couple of people that I chatted with in a couple of things, and haven't got anything back. But it's the weekend still, so I don't know.
I haven't. The 3 or 4 people that responded to me, I haven't heard anything back from them again after I sent them a thing. I'm going to resend emails to everybody here tomorrow, but it just is online.
It's ridiculous. But
it's ridiculous.
But conferences are generally ridiculous, and you just have to beat your head against the wall till you get something.
That's true. Beat your head against the wall until you get something, and I think that's fine. So is this it?
The third thing is it.
The third thing is it. Okay. Yeah. So this is the intro to the top 10.
And it's very brief, so be ready.
Okay. I'm not, but okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
It's Steve Goody wearing a purple shirt.
Hi, everybody. Happy Bad Hair Thursday.
Bad Hair Thursday.
Oh, good Lord. Well, it's time for another exciting top 10 list. Is everybody excited?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Tonight's category, you may have heard this, Disney is actually opening at 50% capacity. And they've changed some of the rides. So the top 10 category tonight, top 10 new rides at Disney. Number 10. It's a small, highly infectious world. Number 9.
I read it wrong.
Not Enough Space Mountain. Some of these you'll have to read to really appreciate them. Number 8.
That one was good.
Pirates of the Covidian.
Oh.
All right. Now for the jokes. Number 7. Number 7. Tomorrow we'll be back inside land. I screwed it up. It's like Tomorrowland, but we'll be back inside because this is a dumb idea.
We'll be back inside
land. That's how I meant to say it. Yes. Okay. See if I can get this next one right. Number 6. The mono wasn't all that bad rail. If I say it right, it works better. Number 5. Dumbo, the flying droplet. It's a little gross. I know. Number 4, and this is a tough one. Indiana Jones and the Mega Temple of Doom. Because people are going back to church. All right, never mind. Number 3, and this one's more fun. 1 person per teacup. Number 2.
It'd be hard to turn.
The Bungle Cruise. Because we're not handling this all that well. All right, and the number 1 new ride at Disney, Epcot Center.
That was good.
Thank you. And thank you, Amanda, for your invaluable assistance.
Thank you. Epcot Center. That was very lovely.
Wow.
Okay,
that one, huh?
First of all, do you know when that was?
Over a year ago. Because I was still friends with Amanda.
That's right. Oh, you're not. Oh, Amanda. Oh, my God. That was Amanda.
Remember Amanda?
Well, no, I'm still friends with Amanda.
You are, because she didn't fall in love with you.
Wow. Oh, wow. You just said that live.
I did. What are you going to do? You ain't one.
I think she would say that. See, she did that thing, though, where she said that wasn't true because she got uncomfortable and then was like, no, that's not true. That's not what I did. You know, just
let's not do this.
People who fall in love do. So that was May of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was like my third top 10 list.
What? Bill,
Oh, Bill Larkin. Hi, Bill Larkin.
Bill
We
Larkin.
don't know what we're
What's
doing.
this? What's happening? Where am I? Well,
We're just goofing off. Goof off
we're
with us.
just goofing off and playing videos from past shows, and that was from over a year ago. And it's just eerie how real it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it is different because I just went to a football game with 25,000 people,
Mhm.
but
And I
to
was
think
just at the
about,
Bluebird with 60.
I know, and to think about how scary. Are we going to forget how scary all that? I was scared. I was literally.
No, I'm not going to forget because I'm still scared. Why aren't you scared?
Well,
Because you're vaccinated. And, you know,
I'm
as am I.
vaccinated. I
Right.
don't feel like I am taking precautions only because I want to go to work. If I show up on a cruise and test positive, I go home. So I'm taking those precautions, and I wear a mask in stores and stuff like that at this point. But to think about that, but Disney is there. Everything's open, and I think they're masking. I don't know.
If you have the top, we'll do it next time maybe, but the top 10 of Broadway shows, I think that's a better one.
That's a better one too. Yeah, no, that one I love. We've done that one though already.
We probably have.
We have done it in this show.
Okay.
So
Fair
right,
enough.
So
So,
okay,
all
here's
right,
my
take that
question.
off. I'm going to take
for the
that off
day
the list.
before we-
Was that
What?
the third one? That was the third one, right? That you just played. So I should take that off the queue.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
I'm
third
taking it
thing
off.
was the.
We can add something else.
Part of that.
All right.
So
Carry on. What were you saying?
okay, so here's my question. So now that Halloween is coming,
Mhm.
I'm going to start putting up. We have 2 ads for the album, and by the way, right, one of the places to get it, they're both right there.
Yeah.
SteveGoody.com. You can download the entire thing. Halloween.hearnow.com. You can stream it anywhere. So we have 2 ads, and I wonder which one you're going to tell me you like better. Here we go.
Okay.
Here's the first one.
I love Halloween. So do my kids. But I get worried when I hear their playlists. Scary takes on a whole new meaning. But with Vampire's Ball, Ultimate Halloween Party, they love the songs. And I know it's the right mix of creepy, spooky fun, and friendly for everyone. Hiding from ghosts, Witch in My Town, and more. Perfect for your playlist and party. Vampire's Ball, Ultimate Halloween Party.
A witch turned me into a dog.
That was fun.
What?
That was fun. Do
That's
we talk
for
about them?
moms, man.
Okay. Play the other one.
For moms.
Ooh, Igor, this is not my match.
My daughter came home from the Halloween dance at school and said, they only played 3 Halloween songs. I couldn't let that stand, so here they are. 9 new classic Halloween tracks with the perfect spooky Halloween vibe. Add them all to your Halloween playlist and no one goes home disappointed. The mash is dead. It's time for Vampire's Ball, the ultimate Halloween party.
So here's
Mash
my question.
Dad.
Matt, look,
Mean.
my question is, where did they get Dennis Leary to do the?
Yeah.
To do the voiceover? I just
Well, before we talk about that, real quick, was I seething with rage? What are you talking about, Patty?
seething.
That's
Who
what
said
Patty
that?
says in the comments. I don't. In the past 10 minutes, I was seething with rage. I don't remember. All right, we'll find out later. I like both of those commercials. My only complaint with the first one is that you and me talking interferes with the voiceover lady. And if we had an instrumental version of that music, I think it would be clearer. But it's not that big a deal. I like them both.
Okay, because there is no way to make new ones.
You can't adjust the audio on what we have?
No.
Okay, well, then never mind. They're perfect.
There's no way in any way to change.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Well, because Spotify made those for me.
Okay.
They
both
were
good.
doing a thing that they don't do anymore, which you would just write a script, send in the song, put the song, and they would 30-second, they would
Wow.
have a professional person read it, and then you would run ads on Spotify. And I spent like
And then?
$5 and it didn't work. So I took the ad down. So I took the audio and I put the audio over a doodly,
Right.
and stuff like that. So yeah, we get what we get. Now, some people would say that my daughter looks a little sexy in that witch her costume in that picture.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, wait. Well,
Honestly,
hold
did
on.
not notice that.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's go just
While you-
that.
Ooh, Igor, this is not my match.
My daughter came home from the Halloween dance at school and said, they only played 3.
Whatever. I didn't even notice that.
Well, somebody said, I don't know where I just showed that. Oh, Donna Wilburn on the Wednesday show. I ran that. They're like,
Oh,
your daughter's so sexy. I said, well, you only have so many choices on Doodly.
Once again, everything Donna says, God bless her, and I'm glad you guys have a good show and a good relationship. Everything Donna says, I disagree with. So this is just one more.
Although she gave me a great joke. One of my questions I use for the show on the cruise right now, because I can't ask people to write new questions, so I have to do classic questions. Is one of them is, how do you keep kids off porn sites? And my joke about that was always, first of all, clear your cache, and then but she said this one, she goes, I said, how do you keep kids off porn sites? She goes, watch it with them. So
I remember that. I think I saw her say that. And once again,
and then I can add to that. You like sit down and go, oh, look, hey, you know what? Your mom doesn't like the spanking. Your mom just doesn't like the spanking. I don't know what it is. We tried that. She didn't. Oh, wait. No, this part's my favorite. Look at this right now. What she's doing right there. You know, I think that's would be fantastic.
Okay, so I'm torn on that one because Donna, if I took that at face value, it's one more thing I disagree with. But on the other hand, as a joke, that's very funny.
Well, she was making a joke.
I realize that.
Yes, she was
joking or not,
jokes.
Joking or not, I never agree with her.
Oh, so
we're batting 1,000. Hi, Ray. Ray
right.
tuned in just in time for kids and porn.
Kids and porn. How do you keep kids off porn sites? You watch it with them. So, okay. Now, what were we talking about?
I have no idea. I was replying to Patty, who clarified a little bit. She seems to think that in that top 10, I was seething with rage. I felt that was fairly relaxed, actually. But hey, then she says her Bluetooth may be to blame for her seeing it that way. So who knows? I see it with rage a lot more on later top 10 lists. That one seemed fairly casual. What do you think, Brad?
One of the things I played that top 10 for was I want you to notice how clear the video was. What I mean, that was like it was real TV. It was, I don't know why.
Sometimes we luck out.
Rarely do we luck out. I'm blurry now. So
well, that's just how you look. That's not the video.
That's true. I'm blurry.
You've been out of focus for at least 20 years.
Been out of focus for that's why.
Yeah,
okay.
He is.
Yeah, right. So, okay. So what's your, I know you later we're playing is the first one.
First one there is the country song that will irritate Tina.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm sorry.
Second one is the NASCAR
one.
Song.
Well, that I was trying not to give that away.
Oh, sorry. The first one is
the 6.5 minute epic of me and my brother, during which I'm going to go make a sandwich.
Okay, we're going to hold that. But now, again, Halloween's coming up. Go get the album, stream it or download it. And here is a joke I wrote.
Why do the witches like to hang out with Snoop Dogg? Because it's better to be stoned than burned. Stoned.
That's so awful.
But that is a great joke.
It's a great joke. It's just awful.
It is awful. And I can't use it in the show.
That's what I meant.
There might be kids there. So there's only certain
We've never had that problem before. We've never had anyone attend before, but it could happen. And then it
what
could
do you
be
mean
a problem.
attend before?
I'm
Attend what?
Never mind. We've never had anyone attend our show before.
Wait a minute.
I'm kidding.
I take umbrage. That is a great joke.
Great joke.
That is a great joke.
Great joke. It's a great joke.
Okay. Wait, then how about this one? I'm going to do this one. We're going to skip ahead to another joke.
Good.
Damn it.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, and because I think this joke is one of the best written jokes in the history of jokes.
Oh, speaking of space, at the Kennedy Space Center, they are gearing up for the first SpaceX private group of billionaires trip to space. Wow. The craft will orbit the Earth for 3 days before the auction begins. I bid $1 billion.
That's a good joke.
That is an incredibly written joke right there.
Especially the last bid.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's the auction begins. So, okay. All right. What did you just put up?
I put up a commercial for our Kvetchmas Carol album. If you want to see that, you can see
I
that.
do.
Okay.
I do.
That's the third thing.
Oh, I was going to play the rapping rap.
Play it.
Well, I will
Holy
try to
Records
get
brings
it.
you a Kvetchmas Carol from Steve Goody and Brad Tassel. All your favorite classics. Rudolph dropped a package on my rooftop. Now we can't get anywhere near the tree.
You know Herschel and Harry and Larry and Tevye
They just changed their Hebrew names.
to make it in showbiz.
All out of paper, all out of bows, all out of tags. Who's is this? Who knows? I'm running on fumes. Just about empty, but look at that pile. It's way too many.
We did the two-step Christmas. They had step families all over town, but my folks had stayed married, so I got left out.
And of course, the miracle that is Grandpa got run over by a hybrid walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. And many, many more. Order yours today at www.stevegoody.com. And that turned out to be his final thought.
Thanks, Patty. Thanks, Ray.
Thanks, Patty. I need to take that out, don't I?
And
By the
thanks,
way,
Tina.
did you get angry at Patty and I this week?
Did I get angry at Patty and you?
Yeah.
No. Why would I?
I'm not angry, but just
What did you do?
We spent like 20 minutes talking about sleepwalking.
That's fine.
You were like,
I felt a little defensive on behalf of your wife, but if it's
well, I know.
clear with
No,
her, it's
well,
fine.
please. I just thought you were like, will you guys stop talking about this
No,
and move
it's
on
very
and
funny.
get over it? And
No, I'm
Not
jotting it
even-
all down, sending it to Burbiglia.
yeah, but yes, he wants it and add it to the show. I don't know. I just felt like you were like telling us to stop it and move on.
Maybe I was, but I didn't mean it.
Oh, okay. So I
That's
thought
fine.
that was something you were doing. So, okay, well, good.
As far as I'm concerned, you guys can do no wrong.
Aw, that is so sweet. I'm not
Especially
sure that's
Patty.
true, but okay. So Kvetchmas Carol, which is coming up soon, I one night, for those of you that don't know out there listening, my wife demanded a song called "The Rapping Rap." She goes, there's never been anything like this in history, but of course we found out in the 70s. In the 70s, a guy in England.
In the
did a
future,
thing
she
called
needs
the
to do a little research before she demands that we do
Before
something.
she demands the rapping rap. And I said, okay, yeah, blah, blah. I was blowing it off, and Steve stayed up all night and wrote the first verse. And then I felt compelled to actually work. I felt like, oh crap, now I've got to do something. And so I did this, and we did this, and then we
was
did
awesome.
this. And again.
The holiday season. It's a time of peace and joy and love. And of course, panic.
Time's running out. Conceal the contents of just about 1 million children's presents. Just ran in from a freaking blizzard. Can't find the tape, can't find the scissors. All out of paper, all out of bows, all out of tags. Who's is this? Who knows? I'm running on fumes. Just about empty, but look at that pile. It's way too many. Wait, I think I found a way out of this snag. Everything goes in a Christmas bag. Not gonna bother with this wrapping crap. And that's the end of this wrapping wrap.
Stop!
Wait, you got more?
You think you're done, but you ain't by half. You think those boxes is all there is to wrap. Those 2 boxes won't assemble themselves. No time to relax like the elf on the shelf. At least 50 parts go into that drone. Even the dog wants to open up a bone. Batteries go in half a dozen things. The trampoline man that came Sand Springs. You forgot the 9 gifts you hid in June. You can't put a bow around a psychedelic moon. You thought you were done, but you got no idea. Now get to work on the desk you bought from IKEA. Gift to your mother.
And that's how they invented Christmas stockings, kids.
I need you to take something down, and I need you to put up Grandpa got run over by a hybrid.
All right, I'm going to take off the who's on first song because I don't think we're going to get to it.
We're gonna get to it because I want to show something to everyone after we look at that video from this.
I hope I have it. I think I have it. Talk
You think
while
you
I
have-
find it.
We should have it somewhere.
I know I have it at some computer. I just don't know if it's
because there's something I want to discuss after watching the rapping rap and then watching the grandpa got run over by a
It's in. It's number 3.
I see it. Here we go. Everybody watch.
Grandpa got run over by a hybrid walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet. And that turned out to be his final thought.
The driver did not see him coming till through the windshield Grandpa sailed.
She said at first she thought what hit her was just a giant flying cursing bag of kale.
Soon the whole town was a Twitter with a cautionary tale,
speculating in a whisper, should the driver or the car be sent to jail? Grandpa got run over by a hybrid walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet, as he dropped 3 jugs of soy milk that he just bought.
The coroner said that Grandpa's arteries were squeaky clean.
He went so far as to declare him the healthiest dead guy he'd ever seen.
They interviewed my Uncle Buddy on the local news at 10. He said,
well, yeah, we're gonna miss him, but that's the way he would've wanted to have went. Grandpa got run over by a hybrid walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet, quiet as the hydroponic farm that he just bought. Grandma said it was ironic as we laid him in his grave.
If he'd just come with us to Sonic, he'd still be
Advertisement
staying
for
here
Sonic.
with us today.
Grandpa got run over by a hybrid
From our houses.
walking through the Whole Foods parking
Look,
lot.
animation.
Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet, and that turned out to be his final thought.
Getting grandma to get into the hammock that took forever.
Okay. So everyone knows now, Steve, you made that video. I made the video for the rapping rap, and I'd like everyone to tell me if they noticed the difference between the 2 videos. One of them looks like a 7-year-old did it because I didn't even know. See, notice mine has only like writing and doodling. Yours has video mixed with doodly, mixed with all this crap, mixed with animation. And I didn't even know you could switch doodlies. I didn't know you could do a different board in the middle. I thought you had to have the same background the entire time, the entire video. I didn't even know that.
Well, this is why, for New Year's resolution, Brad has resolved to start reading the manual.
No, I resolved to not.
Well, I'm not saying you kept the resolution, but that was the resolution.
I see myself as the Woody Allen of videos. Because if you ever notice, Woody Allen never does credits. He just same old crap from 50 years ago. He's got one camera that he just sets in a room and everybody talks and he cuts it together and puts it out and lets the material do the work. So.
Okay.
No, that's crap. I'm just never going to learn how to do it. I just never.
Just send it over here.
This is not going to happen. This is not going to happen.
I've tried, Tina. He won't learn.
Yeah, no, Tina, this is not. That'd be like telling him to teach me how to record or to do their. No, that's
Brad
not how this
has a
works.
set of skills that he does very well.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I have a set of skill that I do very well. I have a set of skill.
Fair enough.
I think when all this started, I said, I have ideas, make them a thing.
Right.
And that was how it all
That's how
is.
we're doing
So,
it. I would like to
and
point
that's
out
how it
the original Grandma got run over by a reindeer was written by our friend Randy Brooks,
Mhm.
and our good dear friend who was recently sadly departed, Pam Belford, wrote the lyrics to Grandpa Got Run Over by a Hybrid and allowed us to do it. In fact, she seemed to be happy that we were doing it. Yay.
Actually, even you interview her. I wish you had that. That would
be good. Let me see if I've got that. That's
Find
right. We
her
did that
because she
for our
was
New Year's
so
show, didn't we?
sweet. She came on the Christmas
show.
show.
New Year's.
Yeah. We did New Year's. We did 4 hours
We did.
of New Year's.
And we're going to do it again.
Where I'm on the ship this year.
I got news for you. We're doing it again.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing shows that entire. Well, actually, I won't. If we don't. Well, no, we started all
You're
the
doing
time
it.
zone, so
You're
I
doing
will.
I'm not
we'll
giving
do
you a choice. You're doing it.
something from the ship, but I don't know what. So, okay, let's do your thing. I've been trying not to do it
Which
for
thing?
your friend who hates this.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Tina, you won't
Here-
like this because it's country. Go for it.
Okay, here you go.
Russell watched TV after his high school graduation, 3 solid months of ESPN. Till his daddy told him, son, that's the end of your vacation. Go get a job, or we're gonna charge you rent. So Russell got a job, got fired that same day. A cashier he wasn't meant to be. Well, he went back to the couch, turned on the race, and he said, hot damn, now there's the job for me. So Russell got a loan and went to NASCAR school, where the future NASCAR drivers learn the one big NASCAR rule. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. This ain't rocket science, you can learn it in one day. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. It's just like brain surgery, if you take the brain away. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Drive round and round and round and round, and later you get paid. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Drive round and round and round and round, and later you get lots of money. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. This ain't English lit, you don't gotta write a thesis. But if you make a wrong turn, you're going right to Jesus. So go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. Go straight, take a left, go straight, take a left, go straight. I think I hit the wall. I'm on fire.
Yeah, we're blowing
There's
stuff up.
Always more. There's always more. Now, if I'd have made that video, I'd have just had it on my face, and I want it like this.
Yeah, all right. Oh, sorry, Tina. I realized as we were watching it, yes, you've heard it before. Oh, well.
She's heard it before. And Bill is writing all this down. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It's
why?
recorded. You can
We
watch it
improvise
again.
everything. What's the point writing things down?
Yeah, why write it down? It's all right here. It's all written for you.
I found the Pam thing, but it's on another computer. So chat for a second.
Well, I'm going to play a country song that we did,
All righty.
that I wrote for Christmas about my sadness. Here it is.
I was born the youngest of 4 crazy kids, and Christmas morning always started at 6. From the top of the stairs we come down like a mob to make sure Santa had done his job. Now after the presents, Mom would announce, put on your coats, we're getting out of this house. I'd ask, where are we going? She'd say, not you, dear. We'll be back in a couple hours. You stay here. What? See, my mom and dad have been married before, but they never had bothered to tell me the score. So I got a lot of siblings, but they're all just half. They all got step parents. Well, you do the math. I had a 2-step Christmas. They did the 2-step Christmas. They had step families all over town, but my folks have stayed married, so I got left out. I got one little Christmas, they got more than 2. Ever feel like Christmas stepped all over you?
Hey, Brad, you gotta see this. They gave me a pocket knife. It's got a spoon and a
be grateful for all of my gifts, but I really got the short end of the Christmas stick. My brothers had 20 new gifts in their stash. Hey, where'd you get all that Christmas cash? Leaving me out was so impolite. Who'd I piss off not to get an invite? They had a two-step Christmas. They did the two-step Christmas. They get more presents and they're all top drawer, cause guilt-ridden parents give a whole lot more. I spent Christmas alone. Oh, super, that's fine. Man, I wish that two-step Christmas could be mine.
Easy bake oven, I got an orange.
I gotta get me a family that blends, or spend Christmas season with my Jewish friends. 8 nights of presents that I can endorse, or get mom and dad to get a divorce. I get a two-step Christmas. I do the two-step Christmas. I got only one chimney for Santa to come down, but it finds my siblings all over town. Extra gifts from extra moms and loot from extra dads, and all the grandparents I never had. I want a two-step Christmas. I do the two-step Christmas. I leave extra milk and cookies for Santa's snack. The least he could do was fill an extra sack. I got one little Christmas, they get more than two. Parents who stay married, how selfish are you? Seriously.
A toothpick.
A toothpick.
That's my favorite part.
That's my favorite part.
Apparently, Patty and Tina are having trouble with Facebook's feed crapping out. So I hope anybody's hearing this at all. I have no idea.
I am so pissed off. I hate when that happens.
And just on the off chance that somebody can hear this, I want to thank Ann Buckle for playing fiddle on that song while in quarantine. She did it at home and phoned it in, and that was awesome. Also, I was going to mention, playing the part of Grandma in the Grandpa song was our friend Jenny Casey, who did an awesome job singing that last chorus.
And I will also say, I did that video because it was as simple as...
No. It was very good. It was very, very good.
Oh, no. I think for what it is, it was good, but it was simple. Sometimes
That's
we have
what
to
you want.
stop you. We have to stop you.
Be reined in. Yeah, after
You have to
4
be reined
weeks of
in
working on it. Yeah.
I will never have to be reined in.
We have to rein you out. Come
We have
on.
to rein me out. We have
Put
to,
an apostrophe between the I and a D. Nah, it's not. Who cares?
Nah, I don't need grammar. Screw it. We're just going to leave it.
Speaking of grammar, which leads me to Grandma, which leads me to the interview with Pam, which is the second thing in the queue.
All right, let's do it.
Hi, Steve.
We can barely hear you because we're so far apart. We're saying 60 feet apart like the government says we should, right?
Right.
Okay. I understand you're a big hit songwriter. Is that true?
I guess so.
You had a big hit with George Strait called If I Know Me?
If I Know Me.
That's right. I think we can safely have you take off your mask.
Alrighty.
Hi.
Hi.
And one of the things you like to do is write funny songs.
Yes.
And here's my question for you.
Yes.
Randy Brooks wrote Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, which is a funny song. And you decided to change the words to make it a funny song. What's up with that?
I don't know. Sometimes it's just easier to do a parody of someone else's song when I can't think of my own. I don't know.
I think you're right. I agree with you. Hey, everybody, it's hit songwriter Pam Belfort. Thank you, Pam.
Oh, you're welcome.
She was so awesome. I miss her so much.
It's hard. It's a little hard to watch stuff like that when you're like achy. You're like, wow, man, so fun and nice and seem vibrant and seem, just and
She did not pass away from COVID. It was something else.
I know it was not COVID. She was
so
safe.
careful. Yeah. That interview, I don't know if you could tell. We were like a mile apart. So my audio was being picked up by the camera because I was holding the camera. And if she hadn't been holding her phone there, she was recording her audio with her phone. If we hadn't done that, we'd have had nothing. I wouldn't have been able to hear a thing.
So you took her audio from her phone.
She sent it to me. Yeah.
And added it. See, again, I could never do that as far as
yes, you
goes.
could. It would just have to occur to you to do it. But you
By
could.
the way, everybody, I do want to say that when Steve and I had to meet the 3 or 4 times during the heavy quarantine,
the McDonald's at exit 108.
And we would open our car windows and throw things between our car windows about 8 feet try to get it into the seat. And then we would miss. And so we'd
have to get out of the car.
Have to get out of the car and do that.
Eliminate all the careful precautions.
All the care precautions. Okay, so hey, I always like to play stuff from the most recent virtual comedy show, and we had you and Lauren Mayer play some. I'll just play your song and her second song.
Okay.
Okay.
Go on in 20 seconds.
Delta spawn, damn, we thought this crap was gone. Could it be we're going back to quarantine? Now the governors of red states have all outlawed mask mandates. Seems to me the GOP wants us to die. I'm so glad I got my full vaccine.
Okay, well, I have to answer that because
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
yes, you
And
do.
actually, I'm going to answer it with, hold on a second. Do I have it? Yes, I'm going to answer it with what is wrong with all those governors who are saying that we've got to outlaw mask mandates, but put that in perspective. So let me just pull up a track here. Hold on. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Now, I didn't write a brand new song. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on.
Full disclosure, mine's about a month old.
Oh, come on, Steve. I would have believed you just wrote it right now. This is not a month old, but it is on my album that was supposed to come out October 1st. But since I've been laid up for a couple of weeks, it'll be a little bit later. I'm going to do a mini album. The title is I'm Fine with an Asterisk. But one of the songs on it, which I was actually going to do, but instead, because Steve talked about all these idiot governors who we ought to rename this, by the way, instead of the Delta variant. I know one comedian who refers to it as the Darwin variant. So that line. But history will prove that they are wrong. And here is my little answer to that. You will find that humankind is constantly progressing. What we believe evolves, just wait and see. Set the record. But some folks won't lose outdated views as change they try repressing. That never works, so then those jerks will be on the wrong side of history. Why be so resistory to any type of open-minded thought? Cause what used to be okay ain't kosher, no sir, not today. Life moves forward like it or not. For example, folks used to moan about the telephone or that horrid horseless carriage, and a lady wasn't decent without a girdle. Remember all the crap they said would happen if we had gay marriage? Well, it turns out no one tried to wed their turtle. Now we're on the wrong side of history. Now it seems a mystery why folks feared wife and wife or hubby and hubby. But now giving rights to trans kids makes right-wing nutjobs flip their lids the way they did about that Teletubby. Remember that? Or you pick a side to stick to, do a little research. Cause if to keep up with the times you're failing, your name will go with George Wallace, Joe McCarthy, and John Birch, Anita Bryant, Phyllis Schlafly, and Sarah Palin. On issues that range from climate change to not suppressing voting, racial justice, women's rights, and equal pay. Oh, we can make things be more fair and free without our heads exploding. How the Vatican even forgave Galileo after only 350 years. That was on the wrong side of history. Yeah, change is tough and blistery, but we don't need to meet it with such defiance. Like now, when we all face a crisis, honestly, the best advice is stick to facts, reality, and science. Republican governors, or else you'll be on the wrong side of history. I don't mean to use attack words, but stop trying to go backwards, or else you'll be on the wrong side of history. So wear your masks.
Woo!
Lauren,
Hey! And of course, because of Fump Fest and what you just put up,
yeah,
here it is.
Yay.
I saw a ghost.
I saw it too.
The ghost was white. We heard him go boo. He flew right through me.
It felt so cold.
Cold and slimy.
And his spirit was old.
I think it's creepy because he is dead. And when he flew right through me, I got spooky thoughts in my head. Hiding from ghosts, we're hiding from ghosts. They're obnoxious and they're gross. We're hiding from ghosts. I'm scared. He'll hear you. Let's hide in the closet.
But he can fly through the door.
Let's hide in the basement. But he can't come through the floor, which is our ceiling. Let's hide in the attic.
But there might be bats.
Where can we stow away?
To avoid all the rats.
I think it's scary. He'll rattle and he'll creak. And when I look him in the eyes, it makes me wanna shriek. Hiding from ghosts. We're hiding from ghosts. That one was too close. We're hiding from ghosts. Hiding from ghosts. We're hiding from ghosts. Oh man, I think we're toast. We're hiding from ghosts. We have to hide better. Where do we go where the ghosts won't see? We'll make him our friend. We can help set him free. We'll play spooky games. We'll hunt through the night. We'll scare little children and cause lots of fright. We're searching for ghosts, searching for ghosts. Alert the New York Post. We're searching for ghosts. Maybe Spooky will join our quote.
Wait, what's a quost?
Did I say quote?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant quest.
Oh.
We're searching for ghosts.
Ah, all right. And which
That had
which one?
background slide whistle, despite Bill's assertion there is no such thing as background slide whistle.
No, both of those had background slide
No,
whistle.
what he's saying is that in Lauren's song, the slide whistle was way loud.
No, but that one was definitely
No, ours was
background slide
appropriately placed.
So the only thing you have up is the robot. Oh, because I see a robot in it. Okay, now I get it. Got it. Okay.
Okay, this song will get stuck in your head like crazy, and I apologize for that, Tina, but it's better than the Ghost song, which lived in your head for like a week and a half.
Here we go.
All day, all day, all day, all day. All day, all day, all day, all day.
Hello, this is Matthew at Cardholder Services. I'm calling in reference to your current credit card account.
Seriously?
While there are no problems currently with your account, it is urgent that you contact us concerning your eligibility for loan repayments. Your eligibility expires shortly. Please consider this your final notice.
All day they phone me, won't leave me alone. It's a robot, bot. Say it's the tax man, the IRS got a robot, bot. No, they don't. What to do with crap like this? I'm already on the no-call list. All night they phone me up. We need to blow them up with a boom, 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 boom. Yes, with a boom, 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 boom. It's a robot, bot. It's a robot, bot. Oh, stop!
Hello, the IRS is filing a lawsuit against you. Do not ignore this message if you wish to avoid jail time. You must rush $18,000 to us today.
They try to scam ya and rip off grandma, damn robot, bot. Send a money order or we'll deport ya, damn robot, bot. And since they call me all day long, I went and wrote this stupid song. And I play for you tonight. Help me to say, hey, screw you guys. Hey, screw you Robot, bot. Oh, stop! Hello, this is Steve. I'm your customer who you call every day, and I'm going to strangle you and your little robo dog too.
All day, all day, all day, all day. All day, all day, all day, all day.
No!
Good evening, valued constituent. This is your elected representative calling to inform you of an important community meeting that will take place 2 weeks ago.
You are so annoying, robot bot bot. You are so annoying, robot bot bot. You want my money, but I know God. You want my money, but I know God. I got diddly squat. Robot, I got squat. You're not so hot. Here's a thought. Just stop.
Redial.
Cut it out.
Redial.
Knock it off.
Redial.
I'm trying to watch TV.
Redial.
Robot, bot, bot.
Ooh,
There you go.
that was good.
Thanks to Ty Hager for editing that so great, and to Jenny Casey for singing backup so great.
Oh, Ty Hager edited that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Ty Hager. Now, if I would have made that video, it would have just said robot, bot, and doodly, and it'd been on a whiteboard, and then it would just
It would have taken a day and a half instead of a month.
picture a day and a half, 4 hours. Robot. They're just whatever robots doodly has, that's what would have been on there, is all the thing. And Ray is right when he
Tina
said,
just
wow.
private messaged me saying, I hate you. And I'm like, you're welcome.
And they should hate you. I think that's exactly what we do.
When I
was
thought of the
gonna-
idea for that song, I thought, don't do this. Don't do this. The original recording is so complicated. Just the audio. Like, don't do it. But I couldn't help it. And I put way more time into that than I meant to.
because it made thousands of dollars.
I'm in it for the money. You know that.
What?
I'm in it for the money. You know that.
Yes, that me too. I'm in it for the cash. That's what we're making.
Every dollar.
I got a call on my phone the other day. It said Memorial Hospital. And when I answered it, they said, do you know your car's warranty is up? It was I said, well, how does that Memorial Hospital?
That's how we get you to answer the goddamn phone.
I know. It was terrible. It's terrible. And there's nothing you can do. So, by the way, okay, we've only got a few minutes left. So I want to play this one more joke from my favorite joke from last week's show. Here we go.
Brad Pitt and Angela Jolie are still fighting 5 years after their divorce about the ownership of their $164 million vineyard in France. They're also still battling over custody of their 5 children who have expressed the wish to live with whichever parent gets the vineyard.
Oh my.
I like that one the best.
And you had martini olives behind you.
And the children were drinking. I don't know why.
Because
another well-written joke, I think. Well-written joke.
See, it's part of your skill set.
Part of my skill set is to write a well-written joke, to have ideas and have them. But I need other people to gel many things.
Put the words in the correct order and then speak them in the right language.
That's right. That's the hardest part. So, okay. Well, let's see. I'm trying to see if I've got anything left to play. Wait.
Butterfinger, Milky Way, Snickers, Twix, and a toffee fade. Skittles, Nerds, Almond Joy, Smarties, Twizzlers, I enjoy. Jolly Ranchers, Hershey's Kiss, Three Musketeers is on my list.
Wow.
Halloween is coming.
Sure
Halloween
is.
is coming. Everyone get Vampires Ball Ultimate Halloween Party. You can get it at my thing on there or at stevegoody.com. Also, it's not too early to get Kvetchmas Carol, which is the greatest Christmas and Hanukkah album in history.
That nobody has bought. It's the most popular CD that nobody has.
That nobody has. But people are starting to. Is Toffee Faye still a thing? Is that how it's spelled?
I never heard of it till we did this song.
Really? Toffee Faye
Never heard
is, if you don't remember the commercial, I wish I could look up the commercial. Toffee Faye was a little chocolate half sphere. Then in that was some nougat. And then on top of the nougat was a little disc of more chocolate. And there was some caramel in there too.
The candy that's too good for kids, according to Bill. Is that,
Yes,
is that
well,
their slogan?
The Alexa, play the Toffee Faye theme song.
I couldn't find the song.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa,
How
go to
dare
hell.
you? Yeah, okay, I'd like to stop and say, instead, what she was going to play was Suicide Kid and Toffee, which is an explicit song from Die a Legend. I was going, instead of a fun commercial, what?
This reminds me, speaking of explicit songs, I found a musical guest for our show this Thursday. She played
good.
the fiddle at the Bluebird this tonight, and she sang me a little snippets of some songs. They're very grown up, but they don't have any naughty words in them. So
I love it. I say we need to go darker and dirtier anyway.
Yeah.
We need to just
Oh
really
man, are you
rip
going to enjoy this?
So, Toffee Fay, it's too good for kids. Toffee Fay, it's made for grown-ups. Toffee Fay, it's too good for that was the thing. So
That sounds
Okay.
not familiar at all.
well, I'm going to play as the outro of this show. Usually I would just play Yup, You're Up, but I'm going to play the Halloween promo for Yup, You're Up on the outside. So by the way, Patty, did you get to sleep? Did
Haven't
your
heard
son-
from her in about 20 minutes. She
I
might
haven't
fall
either.
asleep.
Maybe she fell asleep. He's still awake. That could be. And listening to the show. Okay. Well, everybody, hey, Thursday we have a great show. We've got Chris Fett. How do you say her name? Chris Fett. Fetty. Chris Fetty. Chris, well, how do you say her name? She's a comic in Los Angeles, and she just sold out the Franklin Theater in Franklin, Tennessee, which is her hometown.
Wow.
So is Patty saying something to us? Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Declan is in his big brother's bed right now, checking out the view he'll have next year. Oh, he's moving into the bedroom because the big brother goes to college. Okay. Well, everybody, thank you very much for coming.
And Patty will be on the show on Thursday doing the Patty Melt.
Patty is on the show on
And our
Thursday.
musical guest
She
will be
will-
Caitlin Evanson. Caitlin
Evanson.
Evanson. I just
And
met her. I'm
Kristen-
barely remembering her name.
Kristen, see, I can't see her name either. Kristen, tell me, Kristen Fettke.
This is why we're professionals.
This
We
is why
know what's
professionals
going
we
on
don't
our
know that people do thing. Okay, here it is. The Halloween promo. Get all the stuff we own. There we go.
We know it's summertime, yup, 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 yup. But it's Halloween to us. Cause we like monsters and candy and stuff. And hey, once a year just isn't enough. With vampires and werewolves and zombies and ghosts and all the free candy that we love the most. We know it's summertime, yup, yup,